Hi, my name is Jay Stewart and I'm going to tell you a little bit about Mahara. Mahara is a space really that you can use. You can store your files, you can carry out forum discussion, blog, you can form groups, make friends, you can stream media, and you can pull any of those combination of things into what's called a view and present that to anyone you wish to. You can access Mahara by logging in to LearnZone. Your username and password will be the same username and password that you use when you log on to any computer at Central. Now you can see this is your LearnZone page. You'll also notice that in the top left hand corner there is a Mahara portal. So you can see across the top there are sort of several pages that you can go to. If you go into profile, you can edit a profile that other people using Mahara can see. In your portfolio, you'll have views, files, blogs, and export. In your filing system, it acts a bit like a USB stick. You'll notice, however, that you only have a certain amount of quota. The thing I want to show you is the portfolio system, what are commonly called views. How do you create a view? If you go into my views, and you'll see here, create a view. And again, the idea really is that you drag and drop items below this line here. So if I'm going to make a start with general, I can choose, let's see, the first text box that I want to use and simply drag and drop it there. So here it will ask me for a block title, so possibly I might want to write an introduction. I can also change my font size in the way that you would in a normal Word file. I could move and change it to that column. I can also change my view layout by making the columns different width size. So, for example, I might want a larger centre column. If I want to display my view, the view that it will look like if somebody else would see it, I go there. If I want to drag and drop an image, very similarly, I go to File, Images and Video and drag and drop an image. In my files, I have some here, but also I could upload a file and choose a file from my desktop or from my USB stick. It uploads a file and there it is there. So perhaps now I also want to pull in some video. I need to find my video URL link. Pull the URL link into the block where it asks. You can change the width and height should you wish to, and there it is. A document such as a PowerPoint presentation, it could be a PDF, it could be a JPEG, it could be a Word document. Again, you can choose a file from your desktop So in my views, you can edit the view details, and you can edit who wants to access the view. You can control who sees your views. So you can see here you can have public, people who are only logged in on Mahara, your friends, or you can even create a secret URL link. It'll also give you a date, so you can also specify when that URL link comes to an end. Also asks you if you allow anybody else to copy the view. So as part of your critical reflection, you may want to keep a blog. If you go to My Blogs, it will ask you if you want to start a blog. You can add a post here or change your settings. You can pull in a blog onto your view. If you want to pull in a blog, simply pull and drag and drop that over, and it will ask you which one you want. You could also just drag and drop one section